Hey people of VC, it's Andy at Cloudy Milder. On the 15th of February 2017, I went to see Anthrax on their Among the Kings tour in Glasgow, Barrowlands. Here we go. This is the t-shirt I picked up on the day. Now, what was significant about the Glasgow Barrowland show was it was the show that they picked to film and record and release as the Kings Among Scotland video album and what have you. Back in April this year, they released it on CD and DVD, and I picked up those. I did a video of it back then, which I'll put a link up here for you if you didn't catch that one. But today, this is something I pre-ordered a long time ago. But they released a Kings Among Scotland vinyl box set. See with the tribute to kind of Kiss on the cover. So what I thought I'd do is show you what's in it and let you have my first impressions of this box set. So I say it's the vinyl box set. It's a triple vinyl, same all the way around. Picture of the gig on the back, and it's 5-sided, so one of the sides is etched. Here we go. So inside we have it's like a tour program, like the old-fashioned tour programs used to get back in the 80s. This is pretty well produced. Has all the dates. Pictures. I don't know if these pictures are all from Barrowlands though. I'm sure they're not, especially as there's one there with Adrian Smith. So there's probably pictures from throughout the world tour. We have equipment lists for each of the guys, which I remember I've got a couple of Anthrax programs from the 80s, and I never understood that because I'm not a instrument freak. Enthusiast, I think is the correct word. I'm not at all bothered by what guitars, bass, or headphones or whatever they use, but there we go. I'm sure the sponsors are more than happy with it. But yeah, there we go. So nice little tour booklet. Yeah, and as I say, three records. I got the gold vinyl edition. Now, I'm pretty sure it comes out in black because everything comes out in black, but there's also a blue edition for this as well. But I decided to go for the gold vinyl. The labels are the same, fairly simplistic on each of them, but the sixth side has this. Now I know on some they haven't explicitly said this is an etching, and I don't think it is an etching. I've noticed this a few times. And another album I bought recently, they mentioned about a side being etched, but it's just printed on. But there's no tracks on here, obviously. It's just a side. So that's the three records that you get, and they come in glossy paper inner sleeves. There's the one that has a band listing and a few production details. Here's another. And finally, there we go. So that's the full contents of the box. Now, first thoughts. I have to admit, I'm a little disappointed. Everything that's in the box, I knew was in the box. I knew there were no extras. So I knew it was just a 3 LP set that was going to come in a box, and that was it with the tour kind of brochure. What I didn't expect was the box is too big. So if you imagine, the records came in the paper inner sleeves, and there's a good half, 3/4 of a centimetre there, and a good centimetre gap up here. So when I actually had the package, and the package, this is from Nuclear Blast Records, by the way, the package was well packaged. This was in a box, and the box had bubble wrap in it. But you can hear that. The records, there's enough room in there for the records to slide about up and down. And I'm grateful, a little surprised and grateful, that there are no seam splits on any of these. It would have been really, really disappointing if they had been, because it's something so easily avoidable. But I don't know why the box is just too big. And when you have the records in and the brochure as well, you can see it's barely half full either. It's like the box was designed to contain more than this. So this box set cost me £34, £33.99 directly from Nuclear Blast. There's a £5 postage on top of that, but you know, I expect to pay postage, so I'm not going to add that to the cost of it. So for 34 quid, I say, look, just a little bit disappointed with it. The vinyl, the records themselves, in a box set, I kind of expect something special, but they're 150 gram. I weighed them, that anal. So they're not even 180 gram vinyl. But they do sound good. I mean, there's nothing wrong with sound quality at all. I've just listened to the second record, which is the first of the second set they played. So on this gig, they played 2 sets. They came out and they played kind of a set of famous songs that weren't on Among the Living. And then because it was the 30th anniversary tour of Among the Living, they then played the full Among the Living album. Not quite in order. I did read up that they started the tour playing it absolutely in order, but it didn't quite work. The flow was all wrong. So they mixed it up a little bit, and the songs are slightly out of order, but well, that's fine, because I remember it, and it was a phenomenal gig, and one that I will remember for the rest of my life. Absolutely loved it, and it's all the more special that, you know, I've got it on vinyl to actually listen back to and think, you know, I was there. If I listen really carefully, I can actually hear myself shouting on here louder than anybody else. It's true, honest. So yeah, it's I just found it to be just a little bit disappointing. You know, is 180 gram vinyl that much more special? I don't know, but it's, you know, we're very keen to sort of shout out and say it's 180 gram vinyl. I'm going to compare it actually to En Vivo, Iron Maiden. This is a 3 LP set. It's not even a gatefold. There are 3 albums in the sleeves, all within a single outer sleeve. These are all on 180 gram vinyl, and this set cost me £27.99 when it came out. It was part of the, I bought it because I was collecting the complete albums collection, 1990 to 2015 box set, and this was the most expensive album I kind of bought. So this was £28. So this is kind of £5 cheaper than the Anthrax, and you know, it's heavyweight and it just feels substantial, whereas the Anthrax one doesn't feel so substantial. Okay, I get that Iron Maiden probably have a little bit more disposable income and they can probably throw a little bit more money at releases than maybe Anthrax can. And again, the Anthrax box set, it does sound really good, so I'm nitpicking a little bit. But what I would like to see, I think, in hindsight, was a box that fit the contents a little better. Now, what I could do is, and what I'm planning on doing, is kind of making my own box set. So I've got the vinyl box set here. As you say, it's only half full. Mentioned that I picked up the the CD and the DVD. Now I've gone overboard on this because I was at this show. I wouldn't really do this with any other band or any other release, but I was at the show and I kind of want everything as a memento. These fit, look at that, really nicely inside the box. I picked up the DVD and the CD from Nuclear Blast, and they did a bundle that also came with this Anthrax Kings Among Scotland t-shirt. Now, if this was brand new and it was folded like people know how to fold t-shirts and iron flat, that would probably also fit nicely in there as well. And then, you know, that's a box set. The vinyl, the CD, and the DVD. Now I'm not going to, I wear this t-shirt, so I'm not going to keep that in there, but I think I'll keep the DVD and the CDs in there as well, because it shuts perfectly easily. It doesn't move around anymore. So yeah, I think they maybe missed a bit of a trick with this. I don't think it's necessarily overpriced. It is a 3-album set, albeit only 5 sides. I just think a little bit more thought and quality control could have gone into it, but I am absolutely delighted to have a little bit of my history of a band that I love, an album that I love, the 30th anniversary tour of Among the Living, and I was there, and I'm very, very happy to have this, if maybe just a wee bit disappointed with the vinyl release. DVD and the CD release, absolute quality, no problems with those at all. If anything else came out, if they released a Blu-ray, I'd probably buy that as well, but that's for another video. So yeah, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. See you again soon. Cheers.